Salutations, Internet. My name is Joseph Ferguson, and let's just jump right into it, Internet. I got some stuff to get off my chest this week.
Now tuned into the motherfucking greatest.
Now, Internet, all this week I got text messages, tweets, DMs. Someone even messaged me on Google Plus. I didn't think that was a thing, but it happened. All saying the same thing. Talk about the gorilla, Joseph. Have you heard about that gorilla? You should talk about it. I mean, come on, man. That gorilla is primetime news. So you want me to talk about the stupid gorilla? Okay, let's talk about the stupid gorilla. Over the weekend in a Cincinnati, Ohio zoo, a 4-year-old fell into a gorilla enclosure, and a 17-year-old silverback gorilla named Harambe came and scooped the kid up. Now everybody was freaking out. The mom obviously in disarray that her kid is being held by a 17-year-old male silverback gorilla. So the Cincinnati Zoo did what the Cincinnati Zoo had to do. They shot the gorilla. Now people are blaming the mom, saying she's a bad parent. How could you let this happen? How could you let your son fall into a gorilla enclosure? And people are blaming the zoo, saying you didn't have to kill it, you could have just tranquilized it. That is an endangered species, how dare you? Now I got a few remarks to say about this whole thing. Number one, back when I was a kid, my mom and dad held me by my wrist as they walked me through Lowe's. Now if you've ever been in a Lowe's and you're below the age of 15, it's a torture facility. There was one point in time where I thought my wrist was going to snap because I was being dragged by it so closely. And that was just in Lowe's. Granted, there are saws and screws there, but no silverback gorilla. So if you didn't have a viper-like grip on your kid, at least get one of those leashes. Yes, am I gonna make fun of you a little bit, but at least I won't say, ha 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 ha, look at that lady, she's lost control of her kid. Secondly, what was the Cincinnati Zoo supposed to do? The tranquilizer could have taken too long. Silverback gorillas are known to just snap at any point in time. So every second they wasted, that kid could have been dead. So while yes, it is an awful and a saddening thing because they had to kill a gorilla that they taken care of for years and kept alive for years and had become a part of the zoo family, they did what they had to do. Number three, out of all the news this week, out of everything that has happened this week, this gorilla story is the one that gets picked up. This is why I'm calling it the stupid gorilla story, because 69 people were shot in Chicago that very same weekend, and 6 of them died. So even if you're one of those people who's like, Joseph, I value a human's life just as much as an animal's life. Awesome, good on you. So you should be 6 times more upset about the shooting in Chicago than the silverback gorilla. Even if you care about animals twice as much, you would still be 3 times more upset. Math is a fun thing. Also, what about the UCLA shooting? There was a shooter who has now been identified as Maynak Zakar. Not going to show his picture because we don't do that on this show. But Maynak Zakar loaded up 2 guns and drove from Minnesota all the way to LA just to shoot this professor. Where's his Change.org petition? Where's the 69 people who got shot in Chicago's Change.org petition? But we do have one for this gorilla. And oh my god, before you guys go in the comments, I'm not saying do not be upset about this gorilla. That was an awful bad thing. But hey guys, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm being too angry this week. Let me know how you feel in that comment section down below. If you want to know more about any of the stories that I talked about, there will be a link in the description to everything I said, so you can go and read up about it if you actually care about any of this. But hey, while you're down there, press that subscribe button if you haven't already. I put out a new video each and every week. Press that like button if you like this video. Favorite if you really liked it. But my name is Joseph Ferguson, and I will see you guys next week. And I might have a super secret awesome video coming out next week. We'll see how editing goes. But yeah, I'll be on the lookout for that. Bye.